Hi and welcome to Real Reviews, where today I'm going to be talking about Griselda. This is for anybody who thought all there was to Sofia Vergara was Modern Family. This is a hard-hitting, drug-fueled, machete-wielding biopic of sorts of Griselda Blanco. She was the first female drug baron, and she apparently is the only one, if you believe the little tagline at the beginning, that Pablo Escobar was really scared of. So this could have gone one of two ways. This could have been absolutely awful, but guess what? This is excellent stuff. So let's dive into exactly what it is about Griselda on Netflix, which is going to be worth catching on the 25th of January. So I think the first thing to realise about this is that Netflix have got this absolutely bang on. This is a 70s, 80s infused thriller slash family drama. You've got some great character performances in there from a multitude of character actors who, I'll be honest, I put my hand up and I'll say I've never heard of, but that doesn't diminish the quality on screen. This ensemble that surrounds Sofia Vergara, who ultimately is spearheading this series to hopefully great success. She takes the essence of Griselda, who is at the beginning of this series a mother of 3 children. She is married to a low-level drug dealer in Miami called Alberto. Things go off the rails. She takes a gun to his head, boom, and he's gone. And so begins this. You would think this would be a momentum-driven thing, but ultimately that doesn't actually prove to be the case. It is a series of relationships which she builds either from past associations with her husband's entourage, who were more on her side after his untimely demise, to, should we say, the rivals who are out there, the rival drug dealers, the rival gangland members, who see her as this threat which is building and building, and ultimately that's what pushes this show forward. It's these relationships which she builds, and this sort of towering, masterful performance which sits at the centre of this show, which has absolutely no right to be as good as it ultimately is. It's got shades of Brian De Palma's Scarface. It does have 2 elements of Pacino at his best. So you've got Scarface, where he becomes, obviously he's this bloated sort of Cuban immigrant who comes in and sort of rises up, and then you have the Michael Corleone performance from Godfather 2. But I'm going to dive into what else there is about Griselda which is worth loving. So let's get into that, shall we? So as I said, you do have these great supporting players. So you've got Christian Tappan playing Arthuro, who is Griselda's accountant slash best friend slash conscience within the show. You've also got Martin Rodriguez, who plays Rivi, R-I-V-I, and he is an associate of another gangland member, but is ultimately on her side and looking to join her as he sees this potential, sees this strength and this power build up around Griselda as a whole. You've also got Camilo Jimenez Varon, who plays Rafa Salazar, who is a middleman for a competing drug family like the big head honchos in the whole equation, who are looking to take over Miami. And then you've got all those little relationships that are working in between, as well as obviously the connection she has with her sons. So this is a really great show. It's not heavy-handed, it doesn't trade gratuitously in the violence, and ultimately the cocaine and the selling of it and the shipping of it and the smuggling of it almost becomes secondary to the actual drama, because the relationships are the things which draw you into Griselda and make it really work. And I can't say this too often, but Sofia Vergara this is career best stuff from her, in my opinion. And this is coming from somebody who has not really seen a great deal of her work. So I'm going to dive into that rating right now. Let's do that. So for Griselda, which comes out on the 25th of January on Netflix, I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale for all of the reasons that I've just gone through. So if you want to check it out, do yourself a favour, because this is really good stuff and it only gets better. There's not one weak episode in there. So I'm diving into that trailer. Let's do that now. And so it is that you've reached the end of the video review for Griselda, which is coming out on Netflix on the January the 25th and stars Sofia Vergara. So this is the bit where I go, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to drop a comment in the comment box below, then feel free, because I will respond. And finally, if you want to subscribe, do that. Just click on that button so that every Tuesday and every Saturday when I drop another one of these videos, what you'll get is a little notification, and you can drop in and watch or listen to as much as you like and go about your day. Until next time, check out the rest of the channel and jump into my Patreon page. Until then, bye.